My name is Bimal Mehta. I am from Gujarat. I am here for my exhibition of photographs, street photography, titled Use of Humanity. By profession, I am a corporate executive managing a chemical company. This is my hobby, and I go to various places in India to do the street photography. This exhibition is sponsored by Lalit Kala Academy, Gujarat State, and this is my first solo exhibition. This was inaugurated today morning around 11 by a Japanese person, Mr. Tanaka, who is a very senior corporate executive in Hyderabad, and he is art lover. So he came to inaugurate this. This exhibition actually shows the colors, culture, emotions on streets of India, and all these photographs are taken at different places in Varanasi, in Pushkar, in various places like Kolayat, for example. So many places these photographs have been taken. Today environment, so you can see the expression, the color, and each photograph has some or the other story behind it. For example, this photograph is called the Stoic Grace. This is like a very graceful lady coming from a rural part of Rajasthan, but the way she has presented herself and the kind of gaze that she is looking somewhere in the distance, it creates a story around her in terms of what she is thinking, where she is looking. Maybe she is looking towards her future, or this kind of story it can create. This is basically titled Innocence and Iron. Now this is something which is very interesting. A young girl, vulnerable kind of young age, and she is selling all these uh, weapons. I mean, these are not real weapons, but these are weapons for their events and functions. Again, in Rajasthan, this is from Pushkar, and this creates a very solid contrast in terms of the background and in terms of the foreground. So it creates very interesting story. The friends that we see in many Indian streets, this is like the shared silence. I mean, they are just sitting, but when you look at the pose, the closeness, you can feel that this both of them must be very good friends, and they know. I mean, just being in company with each other, they are feeling very comfortable. And then you can see the background is also very some Sundarkand Mahayagna plaque is there, and there is some can here. So it kind of creates the absolutely normal day-to-day life in India, but it still projects a very connection, I mean, emotional connection between those two individuals. It's like he is almost close to 100 years, or maybe little less, and inward eye. So you look at his eyes, I mean, he is just somewhere deep inside. He has seen all his life, so he is probably contemplating about life and just sitting, doing nothing. And very interesting, I mean, he seems to be not from India, he seems to be a Westerner. But then the kind of attire he is wearing, the Om here and all that, it creates a very, I would say, very interesting combination of elements. Before I took this photograph, about 20-25 minutes back, she was wearing policeman clothes, because she seems to be a secret police. And now she is in an attire which is showing only her eyes, and she was moving all around, looking at crowd and trying to make sure that nothing wrong is happening. And I had to wait for making sure that she looks at my camera for almost 8-10 minutes, and then I could take this photograph. So this is like, you can see the fierce gaze. So very sharp eye, very clear scanning of the crowd and all that. So it tells a very interesting story in that sense. Name also is, I have titled it King of the Corner. He has no care in the world, even though he is just a person with hath rickshaw, In northern India, especially in UP, you still see those hath rickshaw where they pull this cycle rickshaw basically. They pull it, and he is having a smoke, sitting there as if he is owning the place. No care in the world, even though he must be earning daily wages for him and his family to be fed. But he is like, I am okay in my world. You don't need to worry about me, and it creates a very nice. Story that a person can be happy and content even in the in not so much rich or not of means kind of environment or kind of situation. Look at the layers in this photograph. You can see there is a very interesting contrast. Old lady having smoke, having seen the world, she doesn't care. She is just smoking, and there is this young boy who is overlooking the whole thing. And it is like the generational, I mean, many a times we see young people smoking and old people just sitting there, but it is totally the other way around. Very young boy, then the old lady smoking. And so you see wisdom of the age and curiosity of the youth as a combination. In Rajasthan, they have this, they cover the face with this kind of clothes, which is called dupatta or like that. So this is like spirit unveiled. So even she is under veil. Veil is the cover, the fabric around her face. But you look at the smile. You look at the kind of simplicity, the kind of innocence in her face. And by looking at this smile, you can see that she is enjoying her life to the fullest. Absolutely clear that I am at the top of my world and I have no worries in the world. So she was part of a family. Family was this side. She was talking to somebody, and this was her this thing. This one is very interesting composition. Here it is written Pravesh Nished Hai, means no entry. This girl was sitting here and I just noticed this, and at the same time she decided to prevent me from taking photographs. So she put two palms here, but she still was looking through one eye. So she wanted me to also take the photograph. She also wanted me no entry, and it is written. So it's a kind of very nice juxtaposition where you see the words here and also the gesture that she is making. So this is like the shielded self. She has shielded herself, but still she wants to connect. So very interesting. This was in Varanasi. This was the same family that we talked about. This lady and this another woman in the same family, youngest in between, and there is one lady there. She was the eldest. So you can see the same thing. I mean, the family seems to be very happy. And sunlight is coming from this side. Her face has glowed, very radiant, and her smile, the ornamental aspects, the traditional thing, and it's basically shows the zest, the passion for life. These people seem to be enjoying life. They are not concerned about day-to-day issues or anything. The zest of life, the vitality of life, that's what you are seeing here in this image. Like two people talking to each other, but they are not actually talking. If you look at their lips, they are not moving. So that is why this is the unspoken bond. But you can see the bond. They are close together. Look at the gesture, the lady's hand here, the man's hand here. So very interesting composition. And then this was in the background of the palace in Jodhpur. And without speaking, when we look at this picture, we feel that let us wait what they are going to say, what one of them is going to say. But it is like they have already spoken. We have not heard. because it's the silent language which is communicating between them. This is a very touching photo. I mean, it creates a lot of emotions. When you look at the young girl, she is selling something. You can see some of the articles here, and she is selling on the streets, and it seems that she is very young. So her childhood is now being spent in selling the things, and you see the contradiction here. She is holding a pillow. So basically, pillow is what? Pillow is rest, but she is not able to rest. As a child should be allowed to play, rest, and have fun, but she has to sell all this, and she is not allowed to rest. So therefore, childhood is on hold. Her childhood seems to be on hold. It's not moving. Unfortunately, she will become very soon an adult without enjoying the life as child. So that's why it's very interesting contrast that is created. It's very emotional picture. I mean, we would, as good persons, good citizens, we would prefer that children like her get to study, get to enjoy life, get to have good time. But in her case, it's not there. ये एग्जीबिशन आज है, कल है, परसों 16, 17, 18 जनवरी, आज उसका इनॉग्रेशन हो गया है. And I would invite all of you to visit. Please do visit. Thank you.
I'm here at the State Gallery today, watching these beautiful captures, and I love how it encapsulates the human emotions that are pretty mundane, but reflection of how there is beauty in every mundane day-to-day activities and expressions that surface and every individual in the most authentic way. And the descriptions, especially on each one of these captures, are very beautiful. especially this one, the one that I'm standing right in front of. One of the very touchy traditions, sometimes touchy, sometimes adhered, but like the fact that this shows that there are dichotomy even in traditions that sometimes is frowned upon, but there is beauty in embracing it as well. And this picture just portrays that. Similar to this, there are so many others, and especially the descriptions of individual paintings showing depth of every capture is tremendous. Congratulations to the artist.
Hi, my name is Suhani Timbadia. I am here at the State Gallery of Art, Hyderabad. I have come to watch Bimal Mehta's Hues of Humanity, the photography exhibit. I think it's a very interesting exhibit, a lot to do with the public and the private and how people shield themselves or even express themselves in the public. Some of the photographs are very, very moving, especially this one. It's my favorite one in the exhibit. It really talks to you in the sense that the person actually seems like they're inviting you. A lot to do with eyes and how they play into our emotions, how they show our emotions, or how they are able to hide our emotions. So had a lot of fun talking to the photographer and looking at the exhibit. Thank you so much. I would recommend everyone to visit it.